Good morning and happy Friday. Oh my gosh. Ramadan is almost here. Oh yeah, by the way, for those of you who didn't know, I'm Muslim. So you can consider me your YouTube Muslim homeboy. How about that? But yeah man, I'm not gonna deal with any of the things that are going on about Islam in the news and Manchester and all that stuff. That's too much, man. Like I said, I was born in America. I was born in California. And the reason why I'm a Muslim is not because of those things. So there has to be some good things in Islam for all the people that are Muslim to be Muslim. And I'm not trying to make this an Islamic podcast today or anything like that. I'm just giving you an update on what's going on because my short little vacation from work is over, so I got to go back into work. Just got back from taking the children to school, and so now I have to make my way to the jobby job and go generate my currency because, as you see, I don't have 20 videos on my YouTube page, so I'm pretty much a new YouTuber, and this is not how I make my money. I got a regular job, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to give you a shout out to all the people, that's been subscribing, and the new subscribers, people that like my videos, the people that comment. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? And but I don't know how it's gonna be as far as my content with my job being back on my vacation being over. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can still remain consistent. But I work at a college. It's an all-women's college. How about that? Which is one of the reasons why I feel like I'm kind of an expert on women. I work at a college that's all women, except for the ones that they have gender fluidity. But they're not dude. I call them Pinocchios because they want to be a real boy. But the thing about how men are, when a man sees a man, we're like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But the trannies, they don't do that. Isn't that deep? So it always has me wonder why they want to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Do they want to try to blend in with us, rub elbows with the brothers? Or do they want to try to dismantle manhood and masculinity and redefine it so that anybody can be a man? And that seems to be what's going on, because being a man used to involve strength and ingenuity and character, morality, things that my grandfather upheld. There was clearly defined gender roles. A man was supposed to do this and a man should not do this. You kind of got to qualify to be in the club. And it's like nowadays, what makes you a man seems to be how much money you make. So basically, Oprah Winfrey could be a man, and she's more masculine than I am if masculinity has to do with finances. But at the same time, I ain't never, I wouldn't go to a party or a club and expect Oprah to catch my back in the parking lot in case some cats try to act foolish, But anyway, that's not what I was talking about either. I just wanted to just let everybody know, man, that some things is about to go down, because the thing about Ramadan is, it starts off kind of rough because I've been used to eating every day, all day, pretty much throughout the year. And so when the fasting begins, my body has to adjust. One of the things that we got to do is drink a lot of water, especially when Ramadan falls during the summertime. and the weather gets warmer, and out here in the East Coast, it's really there's a lot of humidity, so these are real difficult days to fast. And 3 years ago though, when I fasted Ramadan, I was like 200 pounds, and I used it to my advantage to lose the weight. I lost 65 pounds, in a month. I mean, it was calculated. I wasn't being crazy and doing anything stupid. I know my body well. I've had it for 44 years. So I just decided to take advantage of the heat in the summertime and the fast and use it to my advantage. And as everybody knows, the trainers and people that are into working out and everything, it's a lifestyle. And before I was married, oh man, I was fit as a fiddle. But then I got married, and you're not as fit because I'm spending more time with a woman than my homeboys. My testosterone is getting lower and lower, for no reason at all except for vagina, and one vagina, which is the funny thing about marriage. I guess this is going to be one of my rambles, because I tried to talk about my job, Ramadan, dipped on about some transgender stuff, explaining where I work, and now I'm talking about losing weight or being physical, maintaining your physique and things of that nature. But these are things that we learn, what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was fit, and I got married, and I got fat, and then after my second divorce, I decided to lose the weight again, or lose the weight, and I used Ramadan to help me, and that's one thing that we learn about in Islam. We follow the Quran and the Sunnah, but we also follow our intellect, which is why discussing the bad stuff that goes on around the world, that Muslims do, I don't really like doing it because it crosses too many lines, and it's not like I'm the best Muslim in the world either. I got a lot that I got to work on, and that's what Ramadan is usually about. It's like it's our recharge. We spend 30 days away from food, and food is something that we need. You can't live without food. So if you can abstain from something that you need, you can surely abstain from things that you don't need and cause you harm. Because we don't fast for 30 days, 24 hours. No, we fast from sunup to sundown. And what we also do is we abstain from vain talk. We abstain from idle talk. We abstain from bad things and try to do more good things. We try to do good deeds, more like helping old ladies across the street with their groceries, rather than socking that nigga in the mouth who owes you $5. And so if you do these things, like those people who understand that doing a thing for 21 days makes it a habit, well, if you fast and do good deeds for 30 days, it becomes a habit. That's just how the human being operates. And God, Allah, in His wisdom, set this for us to revive ourselves, give us a recharge, during the year, so that we can become better human beings. And Islam is not supposed to be a thing where we go to the non-Muslims and accept Islam or I'll kill you. No, we teach them Islam by our example. And that seems to be the problem and the disconnect from a lot of what's going on, is that we as Muslims are not leading by example, which is what the Christians are supposed to do and the Jews are supposed to do, and anybody is supposed to do if you say that your way of life or your religion is the best way for the human being. So I challenge everybody, the agnostics, the atheists, the people of different faiths, let's try to be better. How about that? How about me today? I will be better than I was yesterday. And then tomorrow, inshallah, I'll be better than I was today. And if you do the same thing, if he does the same thing, you do the same thing, if everybody does the same thing, tries to better themselves, better today than we were yesterday, then the whole world can be a better place. And maybe, just maybe, before we all kill each other, we can meet the Klingons and the Romulans and the Vulcans. You know, have warp technology and shit like that. And, you know, I can have Scotty beam me to California for the good. But I digress. So I guess this is my Ramadan, my pre-Ramadan podcast or whatever.